What did you like most about what your team did out there tonight?
The most important thing is we found a way to get the win. I thought there was lots to like in our game today. Contributions up and down the lineup. Big time goaltending. Special teams were good again, and yeah, it was a good game for us tonight.
Just a continuation of momentum from last game.
No, I'm not a big believer in momentum carryover. I think you have to reestablish things. I think heading into tonight's game, we expected a push from them. There's certainly lots of shots on net from all angles and all that kind of stuff. But I thought we displayed some perseverance, some persistence, and some patience to our game, and struck when the time was right. And so, as I said, I think it's a good sign for us that we got contributions from everybody in a big team win.
Okay, it was an 8-2 game, very lopsided, but how much closer could it have been without Mike Smith tonight?
Well, I thought Mike was very good. Yeah, I mean, I think Mike's been very good the whole series. And, he certainly calms the waters there. But you got to understand, too, and it's something we talked to our players about it, the tactic of shooting from all angles and stuff, on the shot clock, it feels like there's a lot of numbers up there. But, when we go back and relook at the game, we try and look for chances and what we're giving up and understanding that. But when we needed Mike, he was there. He's been rock solid for us the entire series.
Your team, though, was then able to kind of quell some of their better chances and keep them at bay.
Yeah, we certainly gave up a few chances, but I thought we did some things to limit high-quality ones. And that's a credit to our players, because it takes a lot of effort, and it's a demanding style to play. And what I take most joy out of as a coach is watching all of the people in our lineup contribute and bring that type of effort and intensity, because it's been quite noticeable.
Mike put the loss on himself in game one, but he also, you could tell that he was kind of ready to put it behind him and make amends for it. Would you say the last two games?
This is what I would say. I thought game one was a 3-3 hockey game in the third period. I thought we had the chance to win that game. In the end, there was a puck handle that went awry, but he made a big save. The goal that went in was shot off net and went in off someone's pants. So I wouldn't go there. I think we've had the chance to win all three games here. And as I said after game number 2, our enjoyment is going to come here in the next 15 minutes or so. And then we're going to rest up, rejuvenate, and get ready for game number 4.
So, 6-0 and 8-2 from outside. It looks like you guys are pulling away, and that this.
Yeah, I don't see it like that. I think each game is worth the game. Yeah, the game. And in a playoff series, it's not worth 2 points, but in a playoff series, your job is to try and get to 4. And so the score of the game doesn't matter if it's a 2-1 triple overtime game or if it's a little bit more lopsided. That doesn't matter. We have to make sure that we're doing the necessary things to see how we played clearly and what can improve, what areas we want to continue to emphasize. And if we do that and rest up properly, I think it'll serve us well heading into game number 4. But again, that is one game. Game number 4 is one game, and that's what we're preparing for. That's where our attention is.
How much did... Go ahead, Joe.
What has Evander Kane added to your lineup since he came in?
Yeah, well, he's a finisher, so he's someone who can score. He's paired up with Connor, and Connor's one of the best playmakers in the world. He's the best player in the world. So when you pair a finisher with the best player in the world, good things are happening. But I also think I've said this to him personally, I think he has really good habits in his game. He does a lot of really good things. He goes to hard areas, he stops, doesn't fly by confrontation. He's physical. He invests on other teams' defense core. And he's been a real good addition for us. He's a big part of why we're at where we're at.
You got some early goals here, and you worked into a lead to play with. Mm-hmm. And what did you sense on your bench when you guys were able to get to that point, and how crucial was that?
Composure, calm, really good communication. I really liked the talk on our bench. Even when the other team pushed a little bit at the end of the second period there, our guys are saying the right things. I feel a real esprit de corps amongst our group, people that are working hard for each other, and you know, it's a fun group to stand behind tonight. It was a good win for us, but as I said, I'm trying to bring it back to the baseline here, and we're going to do what we need to do to recuperate and get ready for game number 4 on Sunday.
You know, their game, their crowd, a lot of young players who haven't been in the playoffs. Is there extra value to those early goals?
Well, we have a lot of young players with not a lot of playoff experience as well. So some of our young guys are getting their footing in an important playoff series. I just think, you know, we were expecting anytime you're coming off of a non-win in a playoff series, you usually get the other team's best effort right off the bat, and we were ready for it. I thought we were surgical in, you know, in taking advantage of opportunities that presented themselves. I thought they, you know, ran around a little bit to try and get physical with us. We handled it with good composure. We made more plays than them, and we ended up getting the win tonight.
Kenny had a little bit of a rocky road before he got to you guys. When did you sense him getting comfortable and maybe more in tune with
Yeah, you got to remember too that I came up at February 10th. Dave Manson and I came up from Bakersfield, so I wasn't part of the whole recruitment of or signing of Evander. I think he had played 4 or 5 games before Dave and I were up, and I only know what I see. I see someone who's a good professional, someone who goes to the rink every day with a purpose to be the best that he can be, someone who complements some of the best players in the world. I see a good teammate, and you know, he certainly makes us a better team. Good, thanks guys.
Thanks, Jay.